Okay, welcome back everyone. I think we are streaming now, so let's dive back into our shader enabled survival game. Now I have been doing a few things off stream, which I think maybe you probably wouldn't have been interested in had I been doing it live on the stream. Stuff like strip mining, growing trees, and just generally getting some more wood together. So that tree is so huge I haven't even attempted to cut it down. I might just leave it there because frankly it's majestic. The other thing that's changed since we streamed last, I added a bit of a roof to our underwater viewing area. Hello Squiddy. Hello. So I was sick of getting rained on, so this is drier, which is nice. And I have completed the house. I have placed just a bit of carpet, just a few wooden steps above some glass panes, and it works really well. We've got a little bit of glass up there as well. It's more style than substance really, but it does let some of the light through. So yeah, that's about catches you up, except for the fact that I did find some portable. Hello sir. Hello and thank you for watching. I need to check my chat more often than I do. Portable, it's lovely to see you. So we do now have a diamond pickaxe. I did find 6 diamonds while I was strip mining. So we now have a diamond pickaxe which enables us to mine obsidian. This is extremely useful because of course obsidian is what enables us to get to the Nether. So we're going to try and do that today. We are woefully undergeared for it, but it might be interesting to prove a point and just show why we're so terribly undergeared for it. After I die several times, I think that'll make our point very nicely. My voice is a bit quiet, okay? I will see what I can do about that. I will dive back into Windows briefly. Have a look at my levels. My mic at front panel. How's that for you, Portable? Is that louder? I've upped my microphone gain to +20 from +10. Is that easy? He beat the 4 kings. Excellent. He was very, very close several times. Sounds a bit better. Okay, we'll run with this for now. It's not my intention to be streaming with a headset for too much longer. Hopefully at some point I'll be able to pick up a mic and bolt that to the table, and that should be a little bit better. Alrighty. Okay, so let's pop back down to our mine, see how the girls are doing. Hello ladies, are you all very well? You're laying eggs like no one's business, so I'm going to take that as a sign that you're happy. No baby chickens there. How did Netflix go? Well, as it happens, I was called away to a meeting. I coordinate our local neighbourhood watch, which is just kind of a bunch of concerned citizens who look out for each other's sort of security interests. Some areas we don't really have very much crime here. I'm from London, so nowhere else really has the same kind of level of crime, but I was called away to a meeting, so Netflix with the lady did not happen, I'm afraid. So, alrighty. So, we have some upgrades in here. This is prettier. This particular block here with the lines is a granite, polished granite, I believe. which does look very, very nice. There's a gaping hole there, I should probably fix that. Okay, so we're going to need obsidian. We get obsidian by pouring water all over lava generating blocks. I need to get her something nice. I'm buying nice things for my wife all the time. She's got some of that lovely Lindor chocolate that I bought her, and she's not eating it. She's left it in the cupboard where I can see it, from where it taunts me. And it's like, honey, do you wanna eat that chocolate? No, you're just gonna leave it there to taunt me. That's kind. That's marriage, really. It's like, thank you for buying me something nice. I'm not going to eat it. I'm going to watch you suffer. So, that has created quite a lot of obsidian for us. Let's just again check that it is safe. Can't mine with iron. We're going to have to mine with our brand new, patent pending, diamond pickaxe. Okay, excellent. No lava down there. That's good. So, this bit is a little bit tedious, because it takes forever to mine obsidian. That was close. Of course, any blocks which touch lava will burn up and be destroyed, but luckily, just standing this close, you tend to hoover up the blocks before they fall into the lava, so that's not too bad. So we're going to need quite a lot of obsidian, actually. We're going to need obsidian mainly for a portal to the Nether, which I believe needs to be at least 2 blocks wide, and possibly 3 blocks tall. So we're going to need 2, 4, we're going to need 10 obsidian for that. Okay. Sorry, I know the stream has just paused for a moment there. I was just sorting something out on the Mac so I can see chat better. So once we've got the obsidian to get to the Nether, we will be able to... Whoa! Okay, what to do here? I think what I shall do... There we go. If I can douse that. There we go. And then step down there. There we go. Better. So yeah, once we've got our 10 obsidian, we will be able to generate a portal to the Nether, which is a slightly different dimension to everything else that you've seen so far. What we have here is the overworld, or the normal realm. Trees, plants, butterflies, the usual. The Nether is an altogether different place. Actually, I believe it also has a... I believe the Nether has an interesting distance dilation effect. If you run 20 blocks in the Nether, you can travel and then build another portal. You'll reappear in the overworld, you know, at a much, much greater distance than the 20 blocks that you ran in the Nether, which is very cool. It's a very cool way of travelling immense distances. By porting to the Nether, travelling a small distance and then porting back again, you can travel enormous distances in the overworld. I might just leave that there actually. Looks pretty. I also have no idea how much much obsidian I've mined. How much do I have? 14, that's a huge amount, right. I should imagine people watching this were yelling at me. You've got tons! What? Okay, here we are. And we're back. I think 14 might even be enough to make a portal to the Nether and an enchantment table. Okay, nothing in there. Luckily it's still daytime. Now, when you're dealing with portals, when you're thinking with portals, it is often the case that they are two-way portals, so you can use them to get to the Nether, but unfortunately that means that other things can find their way back. So what I'm going to do, just to be safe, is I'm going to wait until the morning, and then we're going to build our Nether portal just over there. That will give us a little bit of safety in case anything comes through that don't want to deal with. I'm going to put the diamond pickaxe back in here because we're almost certainly going to perish the first time we go through to the Nether. We can't use water. Water will instantaneously vaporize if we try and take water to the Nether, so that won't work either. Let's have some polished granite for our Nether portal. It's going to look good. Yeah, you can see I've done a lot of charcoal burning off stream. We now have tons of charcoal. Now for a flint and steel we need some flint and some iron. Okay, let's just make the flint and steel. Cha-ching. We'll see why we need that in a moment. I'm going to go to bed. Wake up in the morning. Now I got a spider in the face last time so you do still need to be a little bit cautious. I've started pulling up some of the torches, so I've started putting torches in strategic places for buildings and such, but I don't like them just dotted around the place willy-nilly, so I'm going to get rid of them. Okay, so let's see if this works. Well, it ought to. Okie dokie. Let's grab our obsidian, which is, aside from bedrock, the hardest block in the game. Very difficult to break this stuff, so we need to be sure about where we want to place it. Here looks fine. Place down our polished granite. Yeah, let's do some steps. Now steps in this game are extremely clever. If you place steps in the lower half of the block, that being the upper half, you place the steps down here, they go normally. If you place them high, they place upside down. And what you can also do is if you come from this kind of an angle, so greater than about 45 degrees, they turn a corner, which looks even funkier. Oh, it's the little things. It is the little things. So 1, 2, 3. I can't quite reach. Nope. 1, 2, 3. One, two. Didn't want to take falling damage. So once you have your Nether portal, which has in effect 6 blocks empty in the middle, you don't need to round off the corners, as you can see. You just need 2 there, 2 at the bottom, and 3 on both sides. You can take our flint and steel and just light. That looks really nice with the shaders enabled. Look at that, very cool. Thank you, Portal. Is looking good. I mean, that looks absolutely insane. So we should probably gear up or something, but we'll just go for it. Wow. Okay. So yes, the Nether is kind of a hell realm. We can immediately see some zombie pigmen. They are neutral mobs. They are not cross with you like creepers or spiders or anything of that ilk. At least not right away. I cannot remember. That's a Ghast. He looks cross with me. Wow. I forgot that those things were explosive as well. So Ghasts are huge and angry. And their fireballs that they blast at you are explosive. So this is problematic. I think he's exploded our portal back to the overworld. Where has he gone? Ghasts aren't terribly smart, so he may have floated off behind the scenery. So let's just take this opportunity to put some of these crazy fires out, because I am very flammable. Okay, that's quite good. So yes, we have a hell realm here. If you try to place a bed, it will explode. If you try to place water, it will just go out, as far as I know. And lava flows much quicker here. So in the overworld, lava is extremely viscous. It takes forever to flow from one place, to another. However, do I have a pick? Yes, I do. So this is kind of the de facto base substance to be found in the Nether. It's netherrack. There's also soul sand. We can see some quartz over there, which generates naturally. But yes, lava here is very dangerous. You might be building a bridge, or you might drop some blocks just to divert the lava flow. But lava flows like water here. It's extremely fast, and it can damage you extremely. It's very painful. I can hear something. Is it a blaze? So many interesting creatures here. Definitely hear something nasty. Okay, the extremely bright stuff that you can see is called glowstone. And we definitely... There's another Ghast. You stay away from me, buddy. Do I have the arrows? No, I don't. Can't shoot you. I might just have to keep my distance. That's probably the same Ghast as before. If he starts shooting at me, I'm going to have to abandon this, because I am right on the precipice here. Stay away. Watching you. You're going to come right over here, aren't you? I know you are. Darn it. Didn't see that giant hole. Gonna have to get out of here. mind up. Okay. I don't think he's coming for us just now. So let's see if we can get to this glowstone. Man, it's miles away. Doing our old holding down shift trick. I can still hear him, but I can't see him. Can you see him? We move very slowly on soul sand, so we are in trouble here. Where is he? Whew, this is very tense. There you are. A bit closer. This is the beautiful thing about ghasts, is you can fire you can blast their fireballs back at them, but of course they move. Ah, they move so quickly. It's very difficult to get them. Okay, we're not taking any risks with our stuff this time. I'm going to go blazing in there. This is probably going to be a very silly thing to do. I want my stuff. Okay, I think because we got blown up, our stuff is lost. But luckily we didn't take too much through there. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Nether. It is a terrifying hellscape, full of fire and ash and things that want to explode you in the back of the face. Do not recommend it for a holiday destination. Sadly, TripAdvisor forces you to still give 1 star, so last time I vacationed there I gave it 1 star. Yikes. Okie dokie. Looks like we lost our only bow as well. That was silly. Took a bow when I didn't have any arrows to shoot. Okay. May need to do a little bit more mining for a few more resources before we try that again. Let's make some sticks. Torches. Some armor. Let's make a lot of armor this time. That helmet is awesome looking. So, faceplate, chest plate, leg plates, and metal booties. Grab some noms. Noms are extremely important. How's the farm looking? Farm's looking fine. Okay. Really can't see much worth taking any of the rest of this. Take the cobble. Just thinking, I think I need 2 diamonds to make an enchantment table. So I'm going to leave those where they are. Oh, we lost our spare obsidian as well. Okay. Let's go mining. I was hoping for this not to turn into a strip mining stream, but there we are. Really shouldn't hide the slightly more tedious aspects of Minecraft from anyone. Wouldn't be doing you a disservice. Wouldn't be doing you a service if I did that. So, this is where I broke through and found some diamond. This goes all the way this way until I had to block it off for the purposes of creatures trying to eat me in the face. So obviously hunting for the noise that way. This is that lovely granite which gives us that wonderful polished stuff. And then I found a lava lake this way, which is very nice, but sadly no diamond. Ooh. But we do have some other friends waiting for us round and about. So this is where our original strip mine corridor was. You can just see the door at the end. So what I like to do when this kind of thing happens and we break out into a massive great big area, is I tend to just straighten it off. I tend to just block it all off so that we can get on. I mean, it is lovely and interesting to go exploring, but at the same time it kind of does you a disservice because there we go. Mainly because if you don't have enough of the right gear, then you just end up dying over and over and over and over again, and that gets extremely tedious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So down here we are, of course, on the hunt for diamonds, but we're also looking for swords. Ah! The reason I exclaimed there is if you're cutting through stone with a pickaxe, that's fine. But if you cut through a substance with a tool which would be ideally suited to a different substance, such as well, in this instance, a spade or a shovel is best for things like sand and gravel. But if I use a pickaxe, it actually damages the pickaxe. If you use a tool which is not appropriate for what you're doing, for example, if I tried to hew through stone with a hoe, it would actually take more uses, take more damage uses. That's a noise I've not heard before. What was that noise? Did anybody else hear that? That was a very weird noise indeed. I haven't played a huge amount of survival for a while. It's entirely possible. I know that there are new mobs in the game. But this is what I'm terrified of. If we run into a witch, or worse, we are really not geared to go toe to toe. Oh gosh, it goes all directions. Okay, it's fairly bright here, so we might have got away with it, but I'm not convinced. The game will still spawn monsters on you even if you are in the area, even if you're in a dark area. It will quite happily spawn things behind you, for example. There we go. Torches are definitely our friends. Lava lake there. Lava lake there. Now, where did we come from? Came from here. Yeah. Okay. So let's just carry on the way that we were going. What I'll eventually do is fill this with some glass or something, just so you can see where you're going. Finish that off like that. Okay, it should be fine for now. Let's actually do the strip mining that we came here to do. So again, every 2 blocks. Put that off. That's an open area. It's also an open area, wasn't it? Yep. It's been blocked off, good. We'll have some glass here as well. And then later on, when we're properly geared, we can go and explore these places, I think. Peekaboo. Man, we're going to have so much granite. I used to play this game at work in lunch times quite a lot, and people would often laugh because I'd be yelling at this or effing and blinding and generally swearing every time I was terrified. And they never understood how a game like Minecraft could be terrifying, but when you've got a load of iron on you and you really don't want to lose it, and a creeper hoves round the corner, it can be very terrifying. And those bats especially. The bats just, they come from out of complete nowhere, and you can become very immersed. You can become very involved. Oh, hello. Sometimes you get diamonds near redstone. But not today. Hello. Gold. Oh, and I'm much closer to that zombie. Where are you? Straight ahead. And now to my left. Please make your mind up. I'm just going to cheese you right here. Yeah, zombies are absolutely terrifying in numbers. Not so smart though. Okay, I think he was a lucky spawn for the darkness of it all. This is probably lapis. It's difficult to tell in this light. Yeah, that's blue. Let's grab some of this coal. It's worth having a brief look at all these little caverns that you come across, because as I say, you do honestly find, or you can honestly find a lot. You can find a lot of resources such as diamond. You can find resources such as diamond. Just sitting, you know, on the inside walls of these structures, which is really handy, because obviously it means you don't have to do as much strip mining, which does get terribly tedious, and you can often find, you know, an awful lot of cool stuff for a fraction of the work. Still no diamonds there. Gotta be careful here. Any more iron? No, I think that's all she wrote. Okay. Cool. Doink. So, this is my original tunnel. Yes? Why did I put a thing right there? That's unusual. Oh, thanks, Portable. Cheers for joining, matey. I'll see you tomorrow, probably. I can definitely hear something. Nope, can't see anything that way. Let's grab the gold from down here. Definitely hear something somewhere. Okay. Oh, is this gold or is this iron? Can't tell. Have a look in the inventory. Yes, there was some gold and some iron. Good. Excellent. Really not having much luck tonight. Okie dokie. Just going to finish off this brief stretch. Fantastic. Iron is exactly what we need as well, because that's where much of our gearing comes from at the moment. This breaks my cardinal rule of having torches on the right, not the left. Okay. So that's about as far as we've come, which is fine. There we go. Cool. Let's head back topside. God, he's very close. He must be above me though. He must be above me. I don't think anything could be below here. No. Oh well. I'll leave them to it. They're probably having a nice evening without me. I'm not going to force myself on anybody. No, I'll go all the way home. Okay. I hope we don't have another monster in the house. That would be very embarrassing. Cool. Okie dokie. By the way, the pressure plate here, which opens the door and shuts it when you move your weight off it, I will go into another time. It's all to do with how redstone works, which I am of course carrying some here. In fact, redstone looks very pretty as a block. I wonder how it looks in this texture pack. That does not look unpretty. Very nice. So let's set the gold going. Set the iron going. And we're already quite low. Already quite low on wood. Again. Always seem to be low on wood for some reason. Oh, we can make some more polished granite. Wow. Yeah, as I say, using sand to sandstone, you're going to get 1 sandstone for your 4 sand. But when you're changing granite and andesite, then that looks, yeah, you get an awful lot more. You actually get 1 polished for every 1 diorite or andesite or some such. So if you are planning on crafting lovely things to go in your house, I do recommend waiting for the andesites and diorites of the world rather than... You can of course also burn cobblestone. Burning cobblestone leads to turns it back into stone, and then once you have 4 stone, you can turn it into stone blocks, stone bricks, sorry, which look Very pretty indeed. I believe it. Am I actually out of wood to tell me I can make some sticks at least? No, tell me I can make some sticks at least. Nope. Nope. Okie dokie. Why am I going that way? That way is certain death. I think we deserve an iron axe by now. Much quicker. It's like a jungle in here. There we go. I think that's probably enough for now. Now the one problem that we do have is that we will need a book in order to create our enchanting table. Now this cow ought to drop the leather that we need for the book, but another thing that we need, of course, for a book is paper. And the only way to get paper in the game, as far as I know, is to use sugar. And unfortunately I have seen neither hide nor hair of sugar since the start of the game. Now it may be on the big northern island, big northern landmass that we found, but we are going to need some paper and we are going to need some more cows, because without them we can't charge our enchantment table. When you build an enchantment table, it absorbs power from nearby bookcases, and bookcases require books. Books require leather, and you can see where I'm going with this. Hello ladies. Ah, you're all following me because I'm holding seeds. That's fair enough. Let's make a few of you willing. Who's still? You guys. Okay, that should be fine. Okay. So yeah, if you burn cobblestone in a furnace, Obviously, you've received stone. And then when you put 4 stone together, you get stone bricks. And stone bricks do look really nice. Just gonna add a slight change of heart around this area. Oh, very nice. That looks lovely in this texture pack. Amazing. Very cool. Cool. And we have a ton of wood now. Suppose we can turn some into charcoal. Now we can organise this area. Actually put the iron away this time. No, wheat is food, we have a box for that. Ah, signs. I did create some signs off stream, so let me just show you how those work. With 6 planks and a stick, we have a sign. Signs are very useful because you can place them in the world. Oh, I forgot I need a sword. Let me grab a couple of iron for that. So you can either place the sign in the world, move up and down with the up and down keys, and then type whatever you like. And it appears in the game. It's very cool. Once you've chopped down a sign though, it loses its message, so you can reuse them if you wish. So then you can label your boxes or do anything else that you may wish. You can also use them to make funky little settees, sofas. I shall show you that now. So if you want a sofa here, there we go. Grab your signs, just place them on the end with no message. Ta-da! I know, stunning. You don't need to tell me. Brilliant. Let's make quickly the sword that I need. I know we have a spare sword down in the mine, but I need to replace my wooden pressure plate. No, that's food, you imbecile. Sand up, cobble up. Lapis. Lapis lazuli. Very cool stuff. Gold, oh, gold and redstone. We're now very close to getting some minecart tracks together. Runs like the world's worst model railway, but it can be very cool for getting somewhere quickly and with minimal effort as well. Anyone over there? Nope. You can sit down or go to sleep. There we go. Right guys, I think we'll end the stream just here. It's very late where I am, and I don't want to fall asleep on stream. That would be embarrassing. Yes, it would. So, thank you very much for watching. My name is Jamie. I'm also known as LagSpike79. If you have liked this episode, if you have hated this episode with the burning, fiery passion of 1,000 angry suns, then do let me know in the comments. I do read all the comments, even if I shouldn't. So, They are always very much appreciated. Thank you very much, and good night.